PCMA TV is supported by Visit Tampa Bay and produced by CNTV. We are in the middle of New York City for PCMA's Education Conference. Hi everybody, I'm Carrie Farnack with CNTV. It is here that business event professionals will reimagine the future of event design. This year's Education Conference is taking up the challenge in multiple ways. First, at the Marriott Marquis, where PCMA has transformed one open space into multiple activation zones.
Within the Connect environment, there are different spaces that represent different activations. So, for instance, we have the Think area, and that will really be an area where we're gathering takeaways. We're asking questions. We want people to provide their feedback as they're walking through the space. Then we have Play, which is just kind of a fun area to kind of let your hair down. We have ping pong, we have foosball, we have Giant Connect 4, and Jenga.
No! Carrie Johnson, PCMA's Director of Education Content, says they've created Connect as an event destination during the Education Conference.
An important part of our event design experience is creating community and connecting with people, not just people that you know, but really giving people the opportunity, the environment to meet new people, and just kind of having a laid-back kind of lounge area to make that possible. And because we, as much as possible, New York, there's so many great things to do, but if we provide environments and places for people to chill and talk and just have some great meaningful conversations with each other, that's ideal.
The different style of furniture and the activities here are attracting business event professionals, also giving them new ideas for their own events.
I was drawn to this one. So it's a place where people can share things, and it's got conversational areas. I'm pretty sure I couldn't use those chairs. It invites you to come in and sit and talk.
Lynn Guba says she's going to try out these spaces at her conference to help her attendees have a better place to meet.
At the end of a session, they'll crowd into a corner around a couple of tables and talk to each other, or they'll stay late and we're trying to start the next session and we've got people in there. But it's important what they're doing. They're connecting with each other and they're learning from each other, and that's really how we learn. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. So I'm hoping to get that out of the meeting rooms.
On the other side of the coin, Kristen Mirabel is finding that attendees in the medical and scientific arena don't necessarily use these kinds of spaces to interact.
We've tried to design spaces to allow attendees to engage more and have more informal conversations. And what's been most interesting about them is that they use them really for charging stations. They don't really interact with each other, and it hasn't really grown anything organically. I think what we're finding is that we have to have them maybe more moderated and have people start the conversation, and rather than allow it to happen on its own.
When experimenting with your layout, there are some questions you should keep in mind.
What type of experience do you want to provide for people? With the data that you've gathered from past events, kind of what do your attendees like to do? What do they gravitate towards? And just really thinking about how do you meet their needs and give them opportunities with a variety of furniture to really kind of customize their experience and how they want to use their time.
Be sure to spend time in Connect to see how that kind of a space could work for your next business event. PCMA is also reimagining the education session experience by taking attendees off property to different venues around the city. We'll be there and we'll let you know how this immersive learning experience goes on the next edition of PCMA TV. Hi everybody, I'm Carrie Farnack with CNTV. We are proud to be here in New York City working with PCMA to create PCMA TV. We work with them on content marketing and to enhance the on-site experience. We can do the same for your next business event. Give us a call to find out how.
Most notably, this year we live streamed our meetings for the first time, and I think it gives people an opportunity that haven't been at our conference to see how great the content is. So hopefully we got some new recruits to attend our conference next year.
We've had iPad check-in where you just scan your QR code and it pulls up your information and you review it and print your badge and you're on your way. Or we have where you go up to the actual kiosk and someone else will look the information up for you and still print your badge. But you're still not standing in lines because your last name is R.
One of the goals here at HIMSS is integrating more technologies that allow us to crowdsource our attendees to get their input on what they want to talk about, they want to hear about, and allow them to have influence on what ultimately is on the agenda at HIMSS 17.
I'm joined now by Philip Jones, who's the president and CEO of Visit Dallas and also the chairman of the PCMA Education Foundation. Thanks for being with us.
Great, thank you very much.
We're excited. We are right here in the Education Foundation booth talking about how folks in New York can win a trip of a lifetime. Tell us a little bit about it.
Indeed, for a $100 donation to the foundation, you can win a trip to Paris for two, 5 nights in the Paris Renaissance Hotel, a handmade Italian road bike, and an opportunity to go behind the scenes at the finish line at the Tour de France. This is a wonderful, wonderful trip of a lifetime, and all for a good cause. We're trying to raise $100,000 through this program, through this raffle over the course of the next year. The winner will be announced at Convening Leaders. Will be drawn live at Convening Leaders in Nashville. So it's a great way to support the foundation and also win an amazing trip.
Can you put in a good word for me? Because I'll definitely be buying a ticket, and I want the trip to Paris. But I know.
Be happy to. You and 1,000 of my best friends are going to be the folks who will hopefully buy tickets for this. And then the other opportunity you have is to buy a wonderful dry fit Ride with the Foundation t-shirt that supports the trip to Paris, and it's $30. And it's, again, another great way to support the education and the research and the scholarships that we do as part of the Education Foundation for PCMA.
And you guys are really making a difference. Let's talk just real briefly about what the Education Foundation is doing.
Well, you know, our job is to really support education in our industry. You know, we all love our industry, and we need to continue to evolve and get better and learn more about how we can make a bigger impact on our communities and on our industry. And so we have given out 73 scholarships in the last year, and we're doing some significant research this year in partnership with DMAI and the German Convention Bureau Alliance, as well as a travel boycott study that I think is going to be very, very important with all that's happening in the world today. So we're really trying to be forward-looking and support our industry by providing research to them that is relevant and timely.
Fantastic. You guys are making such a difference. So be sure you come by the foundation booth right here in Connect.
Absolutely.
Get your tickets and get your t-shirts. Thanks for being with us.
Hi, welcome to the PCMA Education Conference 2017. I'm Adam DePiro with Visit Tampa Bay, and we're excited to be your PCMA TV sponsors once again this year. First, on behalf of Tampa's hospitality community, I'd like to say thank you for all the support of our destination. Now, we have 3 team members that are attending the PCMA Education Conference. We have Corey Lake, our National Account Director, that's based in the Tampa office and responsible for the Mid-Atlantic territory. We also have the newest member of our team, Catherine Morgan, who is our Regional Account Director and based in the DC office. And finally, Karen Johnston, our Regional Account Director in the Chicago office. If you happen to see any of our team members over the next few days during the conference, please be sure to stop them and say hello, as they have a special gift for our professional member partners. And please take a moment to visit tampameetings.com, as there's all types of destination information and also special meeting and convention offers like free Wi-Fi and double meeting planner points for new events in fall of 2019. So thank you for allowing us to invade your room here in New York, and we hope that you'll all come and invade Tampa with your meetings and conventions. And speaking of invading, please stay tuned for a special message from Tampa's very own business pirate, Kevin T. Graybeard. And thank you, and we'll look forward to seeing you in Tampa.
Ladies and gentlemen, Visit Tampa Bay presents Graybeard the Business Pirate.
Ahoy, me hearties! Show hooks! Who here's tired of holding your meeting at the same old, same old? Ah, I thought so. Now, don't get me wrong. A ship-shaped conference room is just perfect for most parlays. But I'd be keel-hauled by my own crew if I didn't shake it up every now and again. I mean, blimey, who doesn't enjoy a good brainstorming sesh on the poop deck, huh? That's why this picaroon is partial to meeting in Tampa Bay. Let's start with the convention center. 600,000 square feet overlooking the water. Surrounded by hotels, minutes from nightlife. It's enough to please even the most jaded meeting lubber. But that's just for starters. Want to outline some action steps in an aquarium? Aye! Want to get wild with your crew at the zoo? Aye! Want to do some team building at a craft brewery? Ha ha! I guarantee you'll be circling back from that meeting, ready to synergize your paradigm shift, RE, your low-hanging fruit. Whatever that means. So remember, if you're looking for a place for your crew to think outside the box, think inside the bay. Say, ahoy! To Tampa Bay!
Thanks for watching PCMA TV. I'm Carrie Farnack with CNTV. We'll leave you with sights and sounds from the opening main stage on designing for behavior change. We'll see you next time.
Welcome to New York City! Woo! And the start of the 2017 PCMA Education Conference.
There are 20 bots under your chairs.
Because what I want to suggest to you is that all of you are behavioral designers. You have behaviors that you want to instill in people, and you need to be thoughtful about how you're going to create those behaviors. I really want you to actually go to work when this conference is over and get with a whiteboard and draw an up arrow for your promoting pressures and a down arrow for your inhibiting pressures and say, how are we going to control our next conference to help produce the behaviors that we want? It's not just making a delightful conference. It is helping people, when they go back to their desk, feel more prepared, more equipped, more confident that they are doing the right thing.